Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
And it will be the Akali locked in. Faker could be playing it, but I expect Canna to pick that one up.
Ooh, oh. This is an exciting draft here, Atlas.
This is kind of cool. I don't know whether Akali is going to be...
Canna respects, is aware of the play that is happening. Cuz picks up a free early Infernal, and slight goal deficit.
Everyone away if they decided to dive in.
Nice presence from Cuz there. If he isn't there, if he's on the other side of the map, you know, maybe getting greedy for a dragon that spawns now, then 100%. Canna gets dove there when Mega is available, and he dies as...
That's a flip down from Doctor. He's in a bit of trouble as the ulti comes through. It's not exactly the greatest, but here's the arrow. The turn onto Carrier. Gori comes on in. They turn it immediately, though, the exhaust, and Gori just explodes. Oh, a little bit of a whoopsie.
Considering the mana bar, I'm going to retract my earlier statement. I do think it was the right call from Khaled and Doctor to not necessarily go in there as teleport comes through.
Yep, Nongshim looking to try and fight for this one. Peanut will get in there, but he's not able to actually steal this one away. Arrow sails by, but isn't actually going to be able to find anything as Cloud Soul, absolutely fantastic. Carrier gonna get fate called out, and now Canna's running away. All of the invisibility coming through for both the Akali and the Viego, and T1, they just steal away the Drake and look to escape.
Very clean. It's a couple of summoners that have to be used, but nice secure from Cuz there. I don't know about that one, Kana.
This is possibly dangerous as Peanut dives on in. Cuz taking a fair bit of damage as Rich is just going to get tidied up by Canna. Canna looking to escape, not going to be able to as he doesn't get over the wall. So they trade 1 for 1. A kill going on to Gori isn't exactly the greatest news for T1. However, getting kills on Akali feels fantastic.
A little bit more to the left, and
yeah.
you might at the very least stall a little bit, but he did execute well.
Cuz going to face check Peanut once again as Peanut gets aggressive, finds the reset, and there it is. Passive's going to be able to lock him down. The sad beat comes through as well as Faker. He was deserving of his spot as starter, and now I think a lot of what we need to see is going to be more of that later game as Rich getting dove on top of, see whether he can escape, and Faker flashes and says absolutely not, as the arrow going to be collected there by Faker. That's good. Make sure that it was worth it, as Shirley pops down in mid lane. He's going to get a bit of damage to this turret. Minute on this Cloud Drake.
It's nice, as Viego, Cuz was really far behind. Could really use that kill. It's going to feel very good about that one. Unfortunate from Rich, face checking there, taking really greedy pathing without any vision or any immediate backup. If Peanut is in the general vicinity, I think that play is fine. But now, too much of a risk to take, and I agree with you. I think that what we saw from Gumayushi in spring was a player that got these kind of leads and then did nothing with it. And that's what I'm going to be looking forward to in these team fights. I want to see him pop off. I want to see him.
And we know that he can do it. He did have some of these moments, but we didn't see them consistently enough. As Peanut is going to find Cuz once again. There's the Blast Cone. Not going to be an option for Cuz to get away, but he can go invisible. And that's going to be helpful as there's the Control Ward. Callan looks for the Winter's Bite. The flash is going to be used as Moonfall will secure the kill on the Viego. Cuz once again a little bit out of position, and once again Peanut gives him the set as he heads back. I actually don't know whether he necessarily needed to leave there, but wanted to get the local gold and does so. Rich looking to attempt a defense. Not going to be able to keep the turret alive. Peanut also not going to be able to find a kill. As
Kana went for Mask here, which for one-shotting is inferior, but actually kind of like it considering how much damage is already available on his team.
Yeah. Oh, that's the flashing from Faker. Looks for it. Carrier doesn't quite find the lockdown on Gori for long enough as Faker goes gold, and there's the culling. Faker goes down first as Cuz gets out, but does he? Absolutely not. The double kill for Gori now as Canna dives in, looks for Gori, has to flash to get on top of him, but he's definitely dead as well. Doctor flashes after him, and now Nongshim think it's time for Baron.
It's only Guma and Carrier alive, and it is a disaster for T1. The attempt from Faker to blow someone up doesn't work as it's the Braum, and if you get Soul for this, maybe it's worth it, but it's not. It's just Soul point, and that's not nearly enough, and it's the disjointed play that we see that is really worrying, because Faker flashes in while Kana is looking for a flank. You need to be on the same page there, because if Akali is there, I think you could... Glad he told us that. You might have missed it.
Yeah, exactly.
It was subtle. There was a lot of things happening.
It was very subtle. I didn't quite catch it either, so I appreciate that, Gori, for letting us know. No flashes available. 4,000 gold now the lead. 2.3k already with 2 minutes to go on this Baron as Nongshim are mopping up these turrets. Doctum as well, getting closer towards his Rage Blade as Cuz is going to get spotted on that ward. Now hops into some mist. Kind of over to the side as well, as there's the arrow, doesn't it?
Outranges you and that has more poke available. You just need to all-in them, but that's easier said than done when there's a Braum on the opposing end, and that's why Callan has been so pivotal in how he's played out these fights. This is going to be a bot side inhibitor.
And just nothing that T1 can do about it as well, as you can see.
No.
And they have all of this farm and everything is, okay, Canna underneath the turret taking a lot of damage. Boomerang just barely misses as Fate's Call has to be invested as another inhibitor will be taken. My goodness, 5,000 gold on the Baron power play, and Nongshim aren't done yet. They want to add the 50 gold that the Nexus gives you to those coffers. Winter's Bite will connect onto Carrier. That will stop his ability to engage and save this Nexus turret, as now it looks like Nongshim have been satiated for the moment. You know, the 80 carry difference problem or anything like that. I think that Nongshim as a team have just played a bit better.
Yeah, no, I think a lot better. It's part of the reluctance from T1 can be explained by the fact that there was a Braum that is playing very well, but
connects onto Gumushi, is going to hold onto the cleanse for quite some time and then utilize it as Canna dives into the backline, but he's more buying space for Gumushi as there's the Solar Flare, doesn't quite get the work done as Moonfall is going to be there to follow up. Peanut goes golden, now going to have to flash away as in goes Carrier. He goes golden as well, and now is going to be taken down as Nongshim juggle the aggro so beautifully. Faker gets taken out at the end, and Nongshim should be able to close out this game. It's a 8,000 gold lead. And that just erupted over the last 7 minutes. Teleport to come forward. One more Nexus turret remains. There are no inhibitors. I think this is just the end. Gori is going to dive on top of Guma, who will get himself golden with his stopwatch, but in the end, not going to be enough. In goes Rich, finds an ult onto the air in celebration of this Nexus falling down. Eventually does get that wallop onto Canna, and there is the ace. It's 11-4. It's 31 minutes into this game, and Nongshim will find the first one.
It's the same old story for T1. It's what
they just needed to get a little bit of padding of the stats as well towards